Hey guys, so I greatly enjoy corny jokes, so that's kind of how I'm going to start mine off. Why were the teacher's eyes crossed? Anyone?
Because the T's weren't eyes. The
Because-
T's weren't dotted.
Because she couldn't keep her pupils straight. Alright, so diving into my topic. My topic is, my title of my topic is Time, is Year-Round Schooling Effective? And I chose to pick the word time before the colon because I feel like time is the most crucial aspect when it comes to year-round schooling. Just by a show of hands, did you guys think of, I know I did, when I thought of year-round schooling, who thought of it being schooling like nonstop, just all year round? I know I did. When I was doing my research, year-round schooling, it comes down to operating 180 days per year. And the breaks are different depending on what nation you're in. So that could be like a week here, a week there, a couple weeks here, a month there. Unlike us, where traditional schooling is summers. So deciding on comparing year-round schooling to places in like America, such as like California, there's places that have year-round schooling. Specifically, my question I wanted to investigate was, are there higher or lower burnout percentages in year-round schooling compared to traditional schooling, which having summers off? And kind of relating to like my major psychology. So I wanted to look at like mental capacities, just like relating to like how the brain works, what goes into like why we think the way we think, and just like how much information can we physically hold in our head before like we have a mental breakdown, we just can't do anymore. So that plays a lot into schooling, obviously, and how the breaks are broken up, and that's why I ultimately chose this topic. So originally, the first few weeks of school, I remember I found one main source, and it was on Google. It listed 13 different nations that have year-round schooling, and just looking at how the breaks were broken up was interesting to me. And I ultimately chose Nigeria as the nation I wanted to narrow into because I knew the least about it, and I thought it'd be interesting to learn more. So after looking into like more resources, such as like using the library online for Mount, I found 17 sources, and then 5 sources for like to help you guys out too. And the 17 sources were actually really hard to find. I either found sources just on like U.S. schools, like such as California year-round schooling, or schools just in Nigeria with different information pertaining to education, such as sleep, which was really interesting, like how much sleep people got compared to like traditional schooling. Other than like test performance, which they touched on too, was like teacher job satisfaction, which I feel like plays a role into like how well they like want to teach and like the motivation to like keep their students going, which is very important. And then also differences in technology, which I thought was interesting. So just trying to like combine all those into my topic is where I'm trying to get at. And also, my research, they tend to favor year-round schooling, which I found interesting because I feel like it would be a mix, but that's where I'm getting at so far. And then as interviews go, I interviewed 3 students here at Mount. 2 had schooling previously in Vietnam, one being T and one being Ann. And then the other one was Scott, who we all like sat through his presentation from England a few weeks back. And those helped a lot, different perspectives, but it's kind of hard because I want to interview someone that has gone through year-round schooling just to get like a first-hand experience and like fully get a grasp of what that entails. So moving forward and like looking into what I want to get, Dr. Schneller on one of the discussion forums wrote about how he has a friend and that son went to year-round schooling in California. So I'm looking into doing that, and then also just breaking down my paper, whether that be what goes into the abstract, the intro, the body, the conclusion. So just kind of breaking all that up. But that's where I am with my research right now. Thank you.